gorgeous hand-painted leather jacket. I did some research on the artist who did sign it on the tag on the inside. Right there, David Mcke. He turned out to be a pretty well-known children's book illustrator. He made some... Hey guys, welcome back. Or if this is your first time tuning in, welcome. I'm Mcke. This is McFlippin's, an eBay reseller, and I'm going to go over some weekend sales. Sales are starting to pick up a little bit. Had a fairly decent weekend. Sold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 items over the weekend for a total of $791.91. Netted before fees and whatnot. So, not great, not awful, but I'll take it. Absolutely. The first ones are right here, I think. Yeah. I sold both of these to the same seller. We got the Swamp Thing Tomahawk and Swamp Thing Bayou Jack. Sold both of those to the one seller for $40 shipped. Bought those at a toy show a couple of weeks ago. Oh, where can I put these? I guess I can just leave them there for now. And in here, let's see. So it's one of those, they would have hung these on a barber's chair. And then you'd sharpen your straight razor on that. Bought that at a flea market a few weeks ago with some really great stuff that I've already made my money on. So I sold this for $35, and that was just pure profit. $35 shipped, so definitely happy with that one. I think I got something else in here. Yep. Vintage, like 1980s Fisher Price Doctor's Kit. That sold for $19.97, free shipping. What else we got here? And I got some figures in here that need to go. She sold $35 for her. She's from She-Ra or Masters of the Universe, one of the two. The Sorceress, I think she was. She sold for $35. Free shipping. This right here. Piecing this Ninja Turtles tour play set out because it was nowhere near complete. So I've just been piecing it out. Because as Commonwealth Picker says, when in doubt, part it out. But which my military side won't allow that, but for this, I don't mind. But that's just a tube. That tube sold for $12, free shipping. So, I'm starting. I think I've sold a couple pieces from that, so I'm getting close to making my money back on it. But bought that at the flea market a few weeks ago with the Jurassic Park stuff there. And this sold too. The Masters of the Universe Smashosaurus. That sold for that's cool. Shouldn't have pressed the button. Yeah. Sold that for $34.97. There it goes. So another decent sale I'm happy with. But yeah, I also went to a military show this weekend, a local one, which is always fun. We bought a few cool things, sold some stuff, sold that patch and jacket that I picked up in my last video, where I went to an estate sale and bought some military stuff. Sold that jacket there, which had some weird experience with that. I tried to put it on one of my Facebook groups to sell it, and it would have gone to eBay eventually, but put it on this make offer page for military stuff, and Facebook took it down saying I was like copyright infringing. There was some trademark issue with a military uniform with a squadron patch, which that's a new one on me. I've never heard of that, because clearly a military uniform is not trademarked. The only thing I can think of is the patch vaguely looks like a Disney character, so I don't know. But so that was stupid, but I ended up selling it at the show anyway, so can't complain about that. Also sold, yeah, one of these, two of these lighters, made by Windmaster. That had something to do with railroad, I think, but that sold for $24.97. Also sold this up here. It's a older Kobe portable TV, black and white, with a radio. It sold for $45 shipped, so it's not crazy money, but I paid like $5 for it. So as long as shipping isn't horrendous on that, I'll do fine. I was surprised to see the sell-through rate on those, to be honest with you. I looked it up before because I was probably going to pass, but I looked up the sell-through rate, and it was over 100% sell-through rate. There's a lot listed, but they're selling like crazy. So I don't know if it's like a prepper thing. Maybe it's for like preppers want, something for the boogaloo. I don't know, but either way, it's out the door. Now I got more room on my shelf, and I sold a military patch, which I think it's this one. It was a 17th Airborne, but I think I got two. Better pull out both just to be safe. Yeah, I didn't sell for much. I think I got $15 for that. One of these. Once I look at the pictures, I'll know which one. But yeah, 15 shipped on that. And he's hiding back here. I already pulled this out, kind of, so I could do it while I'm on camera. But Darth Vader. Giant Darth Vader Pez dispenser. The box had some issues on it, but that sold for $20 shipped. So that came with a big Star Wars buy. I've made a bunch of money on already, so after shipping, I probably am not going to be making maybe a couple bucks on it, but I probably got less than $1 into it at this point, so it's better than a kick in the ass. Yeah, I think that was it. Mcke, Smashosaurus, Hallmark. There's a Hallmark Lantern that I didn't grab, but that's inside, so I'll get that a little later. But yeah, so not an awful weekend, not a great weekend. I'd like to make over $1,000 on my weekends, but that hasn't happened in a few weeks, so. But I'll take it. Oh, wait, the big item. I forgot the big item, because it just sold this morning, and I didn't write it on my list, but was factored into the price there. Bought this at the Gettysburg military show a few weeks ago. A small one there in Gettysburg. The fire station. This gorgeous hand-painted leather jacket. I did some research on the artist who did sign it on the tag on the inside. Here. Oh. Right there. David Mcke. He turned out to be a pretty well-known children's book illustrator. He made some did the illustrations. I don't know if he wrote them, but he did a lot of illustrations for some great books, or children's books anyway. And he must have, I don't know the whole story on this, but it's definitely his style of art. If you look at some of his other pictures, like it totally matches his style. And this is just, it's everything pop culture, everything cool. Like you got Bert and Ernie, the Rocketeer, the Busy World of Richard Scarry is in here a few times. You got the Cheshire Cat, the Little Engine That Could, Clifford the Big Red Dog, Alice in Wonderland, Where's Waldo? There's just so much going on in this, and I see something new every time I look at it, and it's just a really cool piece. And he painted this, which I've on the front, which I always thought was kind of cool. It's kind of like a squadron patch with the Wabbit Transit, which Rabbit Transit was a bus service in the lower Pennsylvania area. So I'm guessing that's what it was from, because I bought it in that area. But it was also the name of a bomber in World War II, but this was definitely not a World War II jacket at all. But it's probably from the 80s or 90s, the jacket. The paint job, I think he painted it, or he dated it there. like what I can't remember. Yeah, it's like O2 or something like that. But I sold that for $500, free shipping. I think I paid $2 or $2.50 for it. So not a bad sale. I'll take it for sure. Definitely the biggest sale I've had in a few weeks. So definitely take that. But these sales are starting to finally look up here. As I'm still getting my shelves set up and whatnot. I still got several shelves left to build. There's the stuff for them. But it's been snowing and raining off and on, and been freezing cold here in New York, so I've been doing other things. Plus I went to the show. So God, that's this week's project, is to get some more shelves up and get some more of the clutter in here taken out. Because my next step is to turn, I don't want to show you this room because there's too much crap in it, but I'll flash over there really quick. But that room in there is going to be my listing, shipping, photo studio, shipping center when I get a chance. Because we've been operating out of a small room, and it's just not adequate anymore. I got so much crap in there. But this room, we got the space. It's not being used, other than for the crap that's out there, and most of it's just junk that we can get rid of anyway or sell. So that's going to be this month's plan. So probably document that as much as I can. So stay tuned for that if that's something that you'd be like to see us setting up our new eBay headquarters, I guess. So yeah, so that'll do it for today. Just quick sales. I didn't do a topic today. I couldn't think of one. So I'm just doing a quick sales video today to show that there was a few, I guess. But thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll catch you next time. Be sure to click like and subscribe. Got some fun videos coming up. Like I got that military show. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to that, editing that today, because I still have to go through my haul and see what all's there, because I got a lot of stuff. So stay tuned for that, and I guess I'll catch you next time, guys.